The BET Social Awards was just 3 days ago, where people watched successful social media influencers get awards for what some may describe as simply being themselves. Comedians such as DC Youngfly and Just Hilarious are now hosting award shows, acting in movies, and booking tours from being viral media stars. There are just two of hundreds of influencers who have gained big jobs from their social medias. Watching their success, today we asked the College Voice, should social media influencers get the same respect as those who traditionally take the traditional route, earning a degree? So, what do you think about it, Shania? Like, do social media influencers, should they get the same respect as someone who actually went to college?
I think so, because I think so because they use social media, they're using their platform to produce content, to make sure that they have a lot of followers. That stuff takes time. It takes skill, and it's not easy fame. You have to be pretty consistent when making these videos. I mean, I have a friend who is a social media influencer, and she's been going to Hollywood, touring with these people, the names you just mentioned, DC Youngfly and Just Hilarious. So, I give big kudos to her, because it takes, like I said, it takes a lot of consistency, you have to dedicate a lot of time to that, and you have to be very creative. So I would give them just as much respect as I would give, the people who earned their degree with it.
What about you, Miracle? Do you feel like, they work just as hard?
I definitely believe that they deserve the same respect. I feel like everybody deserves respect, even if they went to college or not. Everyone deserves equal respect, and like she said, they work really hard, and it takes up a lot of their time, and it's definitely not easy to be an influencer.
What's up with you, Connor? How you feel about it, my man?
It's a weird thing, because when you talk about comedians, I mean, I don't know many comedians that go for a comedy degree.
Right.
I don't think that's a big thing. I know Will Ferrell did go to college for journalism. I know it's a big one. Is the only one I can think of off the top of my head. That being said, if they're obviously doing something right. If they're being invited on to TV shows, if they're hosting awards and signing movies and stuff. I mean, a lot of people, confuse degrees, I think, with the, this is something you absolutely need to hold a job. When in reality, I mean, unless you're a doctor or a lawyer or, accountant, you don't need a degree to do what you're doing. And, a lot of these jobs, they're not as technically, skilled. So, yeah, I mean, respect them for doing what they're doing, exactly. If they're funny, if they're marketable, if people like watching them, they're going to find a job whether they have the degree or not. And, I mean, who's to say if they came about it with less pencil and paperwork and more kind of, actually learning, lessons the hard way, I guess, by actually failing, trying again, and improving themselves. So I think in a way they almost deserve a little more respect, because, what they're doing doesn't exactly have a curriculum taught to them.
Exactly.
They're paving their own ways. So God bless them from that standpoint.
Yeah. Well, I personally, I don't know. I'm kind of torn about it, you guys. I definitely feel like, social media influencers, they work hard. It's hard editing. It's hard getting the, that big follower base. But I also feel like it's very unfortunate for people who went to college and really studied this program or this to, be an actor or an actress and stuff like that. And they really someone who just went viral for, I don't know, burning noodles or something something just dumb and random on social media, and they get the opportunity of a lifetime, and it's just it is bittersweet for a lot of people. I definitely know that is. What do you guys feel about honestly, people getting famous or things going viral for, pointless things? What do you guys feel about that?
See, I'm sort of mixed about that too, but I feel like when people go viral, they go viral for a reason. There's something about them that, an audience just gravitates towards them, and they want to tune in, they want to watch more of their stuff. Ice JJ Fish, him, he's one that, I would never understand it. It's funny, I guess. It's funny, but it wasn't something that I was interested in enough in to say, oh, he should go viral. But I guess it was just unique enough that the whole world seemed to think so. So him, I would give him a little less credibility. But others, I mean, I think talent is talent. So besides the pointless videos, like if it's like pure comedy, talent is talent. So people, if they think you're funny, you're gonna get big off of it. So, I mean, I think that it is unfortunate for the people who go to school and stuff, but
Yeah,
you know.
and in debt, and
yeah.
you know, can't really get out of it. What about how you feel about America? Like, do you have like an influencer that just you love to watch, and you're just like?
I don't have one that I love to watch, but I definitely understand why like videos go viral. You know, they go viral for a reason. Like people like that. And I know, like, to be successful, you definitely don't have to go to college. For example, like Kylie Jenner, she's the youngest billionaire, and she didn't go to college. It was just the media that like liked her, and she had a good idea, and now she's a billionaire.
Yeah, and it's like I said, the one thing that I think is kind of cool that we all touch on is this is all people that are very recognizable, people that we have all seen. And I think the biggest issue with a lot of these people who want to be seen is creating some sort of platform to get them into the eyes of millions first. And it's like the viral video, and that's exactly what it is. With a lot of them, I think that if they don't know what they're doing with it afterwards, they tend to be a little bit more of a flash in the pan.
Definitely.
You know, talking with, you know, the big one that I think is Logan Paul always, didn't go, now he's gone.